Hey guys, welcome back to Thread and Glue Designs. Today I have a few things, just a little small haul for you. So I wanted to go through a few things. This is the Caran d'Ache Gouache set, and it is a pan set. This one I have actually had for a little bit. I included it in this because I don't remember how it worked. So I just got this back from my daughter, and I thought we would swatch it together and take a look and see what they look like. So I'm going to set this to the side and spritz some water in it and let it be getting ready while we go through the other things. And I'm just spritzing with a little bitty spritz bottle from the Dollar Tree just to try and get them softened up a little bit. This is unusual for gouache to actually be in a pan. Most of the time when you put gouache in a pan it cracks, but the Caran d'Ache ones do not. And I wanted to swatch these and get used to these again so that I could know the difference, because I did order some Arteza gouache that I'm waiting on to come in. And when they come in, we'll swatch them as well and play with those. In the meantime, let's continue on with this little grouping. I received these in the mail. I thought I had gotten watercolor markers, but it looks like I got the Promarker alcohol markers manga set number 2. So there are 12 colors plus 1 blender. I thought we would swatch these out together and take a look at them. And I'll keep them in their color order because I don't know if they have names on it. Oh, they do have names on them. Good. Okay. So I don't even have to keep the box up here. I can just pull them out one at a time. The first one is called Olive Green, and it has a chisel nib and I think a bullet nib. Yeah, bullet nib. So we'll start with the bullet end. This has a little bit of ghosting from a picture that I did, but it's just a swatching page, so just ignore that. There's our bullet tip, and it does a pretty good fine little line. Let's change it over and do our chisel tip and see how that does. It's really very hard. It's okay. I don't think it's as juicy as my Ohuhu markers are. So that kind of bothers me because these are quite a bit more expensive markers. Okay, this color is called Sandstone. Well, there's the bullet tip. It does a nice little fine line, so I like that. You can get into some good areas. And our chisel end. It's okay. It's nothing to write home about, I don't think. I'm really kind of disappointed. I wanted my watercolor markers. I think that's my problem. But this color is called Henna. Nice little fine line, of course. It's a pretty color. And you have to really get this chisel tip laid flat for it to make good connection with the paper. That's a pretty color. I'm not mad at that. This one is called Cool Gray 2. Okay. I can see it being a cool gray. It doesn't give you a full swatch of color when you go over it the first time. You have to go over it twice. That's why I say it's not as juicy as the Ohuhu markers, because they have a lot that they lay down in the first swipe. This one is called Cool Gray 4. It's a pretty gray. And the chisel end. And it does better job on the first time than that last one did. This one we have is, oh, this is the blender, so it won't show you anything. But I'll go over one of these, this last color. It was kind of wet. I don't know that it really does anything great. I'm not sold on blenders yet. I haven't been able to find a way to use them right, I guess. This one is called Honeycomb. And it's a nice little color. It's a pretty color. I like that color. This one is called Putty. It is a very dry marker. This one really doesn't want to lay down very good. I have to go over it twice. It does better on the chisel end than the bullet tip. Look at this one that we used the blender stick on. It's kind of really spread out and faded out some. It's the first time I've seen the blender marker actually do anything. In the Ohuhu set, I couldn't get it to really do much. This one is called Poppy. That's a nice rich color. Yeah, and it has a good first pass on that one. This one is Cool Aqua. Okay. Seems to be the lighter ones that I'm having to go over a couple of times with to get a good coverage. This one is Saffron. And it's the chisel end. It has a better first pass on the Saffron. But then again, it's not near as pastel or light. This one is Petrol Blue. Oh, that's pretty. I like that color. And it lays down good. That's a good one. And the last one out of our set of 12 is Soft Green. I'm going to put this on the top row since we have a blank spot. It's a little bit lighter there. Let's see how it does on the chisel side. It does okay on the chisel side. I can deal with that. So overall, they're okay. Would I choose them again? No, I would not, because they cost more than the Ohuhu markers, and their color payoff is not as good. Do they have some pretty colors? Yes. Some of these colors are really pretty, but how much work are you going to have to do to get them to actually work for you well? Well, that's up to you. That's just my take on them. Okay, so I picked up some needles, some curved upholstery needles. For doing a book binding, I am going to attempt to do the Coptic book stitch. So we'll see how that goes, but everything that I watched said the curved needle was an easier needle to use with that stitch. So just an FYI, I thought I'd let you know that I did get these at Walmart, and there are 4 needles in the pack, and I think it was around $3 and some change. So it's not bad. Not bad at all. And there's some really big ones, but I think this medium second size one is probably going to be the one I use. Okay, the next thing I got are some charms. Oh yeah. Letitia is going to love this charm haul. There are a lot of good ones in it. This set, I have an entire bag of these beautiful crosses. I hope you can see that. Let me get, there we go. Beautiful cross. On that one, there are a lot of crosses in this haul. This is another cross. This one has a floral kind of motif going down it. There we go. I think you can see that one well. really pretty. This next one is still a cross, but it has a rose on it. And it's so pretty. I was really impressed with it when it came in. I think you'll enjoy it. I think it's pretty too. There we go. Beautiful. Came in a pretty good sized package of them. All of these I got on Etsy. The next one is a fleur-de-lis, I think is what they call it. And it is two-sided. And it looks like that. It's beautiful. It's kind of an antique silver. And it's a pretty good sized little bag of those. These are so stinking cute, I had to order them. These are antique silver. They are, I think that's the back side. This is the front side. Aren't they cute? Beautiful little bows. They're so pretty. I love it. A pretty good little set of those. And I have one more on the crosses. This one's a bigger one. I didn't realize how big these actually were. They're beautiful, but they're a lot bigger, as you can tell. Very pretty though. Still with that antique silver. And it came with several in the package of it too. All of these came from one shop. And it is called M&T. And it's www.mandt2007.com. And it's an Etsy shop. Okay, this next one is, I just loved what it said, so I had to get it. Because I love to spread a little joy around. And it says, there are several in this little package, but it says, get it in your view, find joy in the journey. I love that. We should all be finding joy in our crafting journey, right? So that was, I had to have that. I just knew that was just too cute. Too perfect. Okay, we have two more left. This one has many, many different words. They have little lobster claw clasps on the ends of them. And that one says family, enough, faith, namaste, beautiful, hope, fearless, love, and the O is a heart. It's cute. Inspire, forever, imagine, dream, brave, trust, oh, that's a hard word, grace, miracle, and the A is a star. That's cute. Believe, warrior, oh, I like that one. Protected, and blessed. I love those. That's such a good thing to have on there. Great inspiration. Okay, my last little kit, Zena is going to be in love with. I have to show these to you one at a time. They are gold and enamel. We have this adorable, let me see if you can see it. Look at that shoe. Is that not stinking cute? That is so cute. Then we have this rhinestone perfume bottle. It has a 5 in the middle. This one has number 5, and it's all the golden rhinestone. I hope you can see that. There's a big heart that has looks like a jacket with little pearls down it, and a number 5 and a flower. Then here is a pair of red hot lips. Letitia will love that, with 2 rhinestones on it. Look at them lips. And they look like little buck teeth, but there are teeth on there nonetheless. Very cute. Here is a white bottle with the rhinestones. It says a 5 in the middle. So adorable. This is so cute, this little woman with the hat and a rhinestone for her earring. I love it. A nice chunky lipstick. Let me find this screen to get you in there. There we go. Nice pretty chunky lipstick. Rhinestones around the middle of it. And I don't think it says anything there. I think it's just, I think that's supposed to be a number 5 that's going all the way around it. Then we have this adorable little bow charm. Look at that in black and white and gold. Then we have this makeup compact with 4 colors of eyeshadow. Not real eyeshadow, obviously, but so cute. This adorable handbag. Oh yeah, that is so cute. I'm hoping it's showing good for you. I'm trying to lean forward with my head turned backwards. I don't know how well that's going to work, but there it is. One more, and it is an adorable little lipstick. That was one full set from this shop, and they did not disappoint. They were everything I was hoping they would be. So I would definitely recommend checking them out. And let me hold this up and see if it'll get you the information. I don't know if you can get that clear enough. I'll put it down in the description bar just to make sure you get it. And we can go ahead and swatch our gouache now. So let me get a brush and wet it over here a little bit. We'll start with this first little light color. And oh, it's bright. It's so vibrant. Look how pretty that is. Okay. Second one in the palette on that side. Beautiful. It's a deeper color. Our third color. These are very nice and opaque. I really did not expect that with it being in pan form. That looks really good. Here we go with our fourth one. Very pretty. Very rich. And this one. It is not nearly as opaque, but it is gorgeous. Wow, that's so pretty. It's interesting that it's not nearly as opaque as the other ones, though. So far, they've all been very opaque up to that point. We have this one. This one is a very nice, thick color, opaque. Okay, one more on that row. And looks like I'm going to have to swatch it down below. Look at that. That's a nice, pretty color. Oh, yeah. We can do some stuff with this, y'all. We got to learn how to use gouache. Our next row, we're starting. It's much thinner. It's not nearly as opaque. But that's okay. I'm not mad at that. Sometimes you don't want it to be. I just know that's typically a characteristic of gouache, is to be very opaque. Next color, it's a thinner one too, but boy, is it a pretty green. Here we go. Oh, wow, that's a gorgeous color. I want to call it teal, but I don't know if I'd be correct in that. Y'all know I'm semi-colorblind, so, you know, don't count it wrong if I say it the color wrong. Look how pretty that is. It's a vibrant, pretty color. These are really picking up well. For me to have only just, you know, spritzed a little bit of water on it, not much. Check that color out. Now that is a nice opaque color. That's pretty. And the last one, besides the tube of white, which you obviously cannot just swatch, is the black. It's a very, I think it's black. Maybe brown, but I think it's black. Pretty sure it's black, y'all. So those were really nice, pretty colors. And it comes with a little tube of white with it. Let's open it and see. Yeah, it's a really nice thick white. Should be very good and opaque. So we are going to have some fun using that. We'll have to draw up some pictures and play with it and see what we can do with it. I think that's going to be a really nice addition to our mixed media fun. You guys, I have really enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed my goodies that I got to show you, and I hope it helped you to know kind of what, you know, what each one is like. Oh, I do have one more thing. I was telling somebody on a different live the other day that I had tried these Daler-Rowney Simply acrylics from Walmart. They're $1.97 or something for a tube this big. Can you see it? There we go. And they're really not bad. I liked them. What I like about it is that it is not as opaque as most acrylics are. So it gives you a little bit of room to kind of blend it out because it is not so opaque. So I really didn't have a problem with it. I think it would be great for jelly printing because a lot of times the paints are too thick that you don't get your other prints through. So just an FYI, if you're looking for it, you may try one out and see what you think of it. And maybe that'll help cut back on some of those crafty expenses so you can afford other expenses, right? Okay, guys. You guys have a great day, and I will see you again in the next one. Bye.